In Hollywood, the struggles with alcohol have led to some of the most tragic stories. Many stars face severe consequences due to their drinking habits, impacting their careers and personal lives. Some actors became notorious for their public battles with alcohol, often leading to erratic behavior and legal troubles. Their struggles were not just personal, they affected their relationships with co-stars, family, and fans. Several of these individuals found themselves in and out of rehab, with some even facing life-threatening situations due to their addiction. The toll of alcohol abuse often manifested in health issues, leading to premature deaths or significant declines in their careers. The entertainment industry, while glamorous, can be a harsh environment that sometimes exacerbates these issues. As fans, we often remember their work, but the darker side of their lives reveals a different story. The votes from our channel fans highlight the most notorious cases, showcasing the impact of alcohol on their lives and careers. The stories of these individuals serve as a reminder of the challenges faced by many in the spotlight. Struggling with addiction, Gig Young was a talented actor whose career spanned several decades. He gained fame for his performances in films and television, showcasing his remarkable skills. However, behind the scenes, he faced a battle with alcoholism that would ultimately lead to tragic consequences. Despite his success, Young's personal life was marked by turmoil as his addiction took a toll on his relationships and mental health. In a heartbreaking turn of events, Young's struggles culminated in a tragic incident where he took his own life and that of his wife. This shocking act highlighted the severe impact of addiction and the often hidden struggles faced by those in the entertainment industry. Young's story serves as a somber reminder of the dangers of substance abuse, even among those who seem to have it all. His legacy is a complex one, filled with both artistic achievements and the dark shadows of his personal battles. The tragic end of Gig Young's life underscores the importance of addressing addiction and seeking help, as it can affect anyone, regardless of their success or talent. The impact of his story continues to resonate, reminding us of the fragility of life and the need for compassion towards those who struggle with similar issues. Gail Russell was an actress who captured the attention of Hollywood with her remarkable beauty. She became a star in the 1940s, appearing in films that showcased her talent and charm. However, behind the glamorous facade, she struggled with a serious battle against alcoholism. This addiction took a toll on her career and personal life, leading to a decline that was hard to watch for her fans and loved ones. Despite her early promise and the potential for a long-lasting career, her struggles with alcohol overshadowed her achievements. Tragically, her life was cut short due to complications related to her alcoholism. Gail Russell's story serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges many face in the entertainment industry, where the pressures of fame can lead to devastating consequences. Her legacy is a mix of talent and tragedy, leaving a lasting impact on those who remember her work and the struggles she endured. Larry Hagman is best known for his iconic role as J.R. Ewing on the television series Dallas. His portrayal of the cunning and ruthless oil baron made him a household name and a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. However, behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, Hagman faced a personal battle with severe alcohol addiction. This struggle had a profound impact on both his life and career. Throughout the years, his drinking problem led to numerous challenges, including strained relationships with family and friends. It also affected his work, as he sometimes showed up to set under the influence, which created tension among his co-stars and crew. Despite these difficulties, Hagman was open about his addiction and sought help, eventually becoming sober. His journey through addiction and recovery resonated with many, as he became an advocate for those facing similar struggles. Hagman's story serves as a reminder of the darker side of fame and the challenges that many in Hollywood face. His legacy is not only defined by his memorable performances, but also by his courage in confronting his demons. Lon Chaney Jr., a talented character actor, is remembered for his remarkable performances in classic horror films. However, his life was marked by struggles with alcoholism and depression. These issues deeply affected his health and mental state, leading to a turbulent personal life. Despite his success in Hollywood, Chaney faced many challenges behind the scenes. His battles with alcohol often overshadowed his career, impacting his relationships and work. The pressures of fame and the demands of the film industry contributed to his downward spiral. As he tried to cope with his inner demons, his health deteriorated, and he became increasingly isolated. Chaney's story serves as a reminder of the hidden struggles many face, even those who seem successful on the outside. His legacy in film remains significant, but it is also a cautionary tale about the dangers of addiction and the importance of mental health. The impact of his struggles resonates with many, highlighting the need for understanding and support for those dealing with similar issues. Marie Prevost was a talented actress who made a name for herself in the silent film era and early talkies. Despite her success, she struggled with alcoholism, which had devastating effects on her life and career. As her drinking worsened, it became increasingly difficult for her to find work in Hollywood. The pressures of the entertainment industry, combined with her personal battles, led to a tragic decline. Marie was known for her beauty and charm, but as her addiction took hold, her health deteriorated. Friends and colleagues noticed the changes in her behavior and appearance, but the stigma surrounding addiction made it hard for her to seek help. Her once promising career began to fade as she became more isolated. In the end, Marie's life was cut short by the consequences of her alcoholism. She was found dead in her apartment at a young age, a victim of the very addiction that had plagued her for years. Her story serves as a poignant reminder of the toll that addiction can take, especially in an industry that often overlooks the struggles of its stars. John Wayne, a towering figure in American cinema, is often remembered for his rugged roles and iconic presence on screen. However, behind the scenes, he had a complicated relationship with alcohol. Known for his larger-than-life persona, Wayne had a habit of drinking heavily, often without balancing it with enough water. This behavior may have contributed to various health issues he faced later in life. His drinking was not just a casual indulgence, it became a part of his daily routine, reflecting a lifestyle that many in Hollywood admired but also criticized. Despite his legendary status, Wayne's struggles with alcohol were not widely discussed during his career. The culture of Hollywood at the time often glamorized drinking, making it difficult for stars to acknowledge their problems. Wayne's health began to decline as he aged, and some of these issues can be traced back to his drinking habits. His legacy as a tough cowboy and war hero remains intact, but the reality of his personal life reveals a man who battled with the consequences of his choices. Wayne's story serves as a reminder of the hidden struggles many face, even those who seem invincible on screen. His life illustrates the complex relationship between fame, lifestyle, and health, showing that even the most celebrated figures can have their demons. Ava Gardner, a legendary actress of her time, was known for her stunning beauty and captivating performances. However, her life was marked by a wild lifestyle that often overshadowed her talent. She battled alcoholism, which played a significant role in her tumultuous relationships. Her drinking was not just a personal struggle. It fueled her passionate affairs with famous men, including Frank Sinatra and Howard Hughes. These relationships were intense and often chaotic, reflecting the highs and lows of her life. Gardner's alcoholism contributed to her decline, affecting her health and career. Despite her immense talent, her struggles with alcohol led to missed opportunities and a reputation that was as much about her personal life as her professional achievements. Friends and colleagues noted how her drinking often spiraled out of control, leading to erratic behavior and emotional turmoil. As her health deteriorated, the effects of her lifestyle became increasingly evident. Ava Gardner's story serves as a poignant reminder of how addiction can impact even the most talented individuals, intertwining their personal and professional lives in tragic ways. Richard Harris was an Irish actor known for his intense performances and a lifestyle that many would describe as wild and reckless. He embraced a hedonistic way of living that revolved around excessive drinking and wild partying. Harris was not just an actor, he was a larger-than-life figure who often found himself at the center of attention, both on and off the screen. His love for alcohol was well documented, and he often indulged in it to the point of excess. This lifestyle led to numerous stories of his escapades, which included late-night brawls, outrageous behavior, and a reputation that preceded him wherever he went. His drinking was not just a casual habit, it was a defining aspect of his persona. Friends and colleagues often recounted tales of his legendary nights out, where he would drink heavily and engage in boisterous antics. Despite the chaos that often surrounded him, Harris was also a deeply talented actor, known for his roles in films like Gladiator and The Field. His performances were powerful and memorable, showcasing his ability to channel his tumultuous life experiences into his art. However, the toll of his drinking took a significant toll on his health and relationships, leading to a complicated legacy that intertwined his artistic brilliance with his struggles with alcohol. Harris's life serves as a reminder of the darker side of fame, where the pressures of Hollywood can lead to destructive habits. His story resonates with many who have faced similar battles, highlighting the fine line between genius and self-destruction. The tales of his wild lifestyle and the impact of his alcoholism continue to be discussed, making him a notable figure in the history of Hollywood's most notorious drinkers. Throughout his remarkable career, Albert Finney, the talented English actor, faced personal battles with alcoholism. Known for his powerful performances in films like Tom Jones, Murder on the Orient Express, and The Dresser, Finney captivated audiences with his range and depth. However, behind the scenes, he struggled with the effects of alcohol on his life and career. Finney's drinking was not just a personal issue, it affected his work and relationships. Despite his talent, he often found himself in situations where alcohol took precedence over his craft. Friends and colleagues noted that his battles with alcohol sometimes led to erratic behavior and difficulties on set. Yet, he managed to channel some of his struggles into his performances, bringing a raw authenticity to his roles. As he aged, Finney recognized the toll that alcohol had taken on his life. He sought help and made efforts to overcome his addiction. His journey was not easy, but it reflected a determination to reclaim his life and career. Finney's story serves as a reminder of the challenges many face in the entertainment industry, where the pressures can lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms. Despite these struggles, Albert Finney left a lasting legacy in film and theater, showcasing his incredible talent while also highlighting the personal battles that many actors endure. His life story is a testament to resilience and the fight against addiction, making him a complex figure in Hollywood history. Despite her immense talent and beauty, Rita Hayworth faced significant challenges in her life, particularly with alcoholism. Growing up in a turbulent environment, her childhood was marked by instability. Her father, a dancer, was often absent, and her mother struggled to provide a stable home. This lack of a nurturing upbringing contributed to her later struggles with alcohol. As she rose to fame in Hollywood, the pressures of the film industry only intensified her issues. The demands of being a leading lady in a competitive environment took a toll on her mental health. Rita turned to alcohol as a way to cope with the stress and anxiety that came with her stardom. The glamorous image she projected on screen was often at odds with her personal battles. Friends and family noted that her drinking became more pronounced over the years, leading to erratic behavior and difficulties in her relationships. Despite her efforts to seek help, the grip of alcoholism was strong, and it overshadowed much of her later life. Her story serves as a reminder of the hidden struggles many face, even those who seem to have it all. William Holden, a legendary actor, is remembered not only for his remarkable talent, but also for his struggles with alcoholism. Throughout his life, he faced a relentless battle with this addiction, which affected both his personal and professional life. Holden rose to fame in the 1950s and 1960s, starring in classic films such as Sunset Boulevard and Stalag 17. His charm and good looks made him a favorite among audiences, but behind the scenes, he was grappling with his demons. Holden's drinking became increasingly problematic over the years. Friends and colleagues noted his erratic behavior and mood swings, which were often attributed to his heavy drinking. Despite his success, he felt a deep sense of insecurity and loneliness, which he tried to numb with alcohol. This addiction took a toll on his relationships, leading to difficulties in his marriages and friendships. Tragically, Holden's battle with alcoholism culminated in his untimely death in 1981. He died from injuries sustained in a fall at his home, which was later revealed to be linked to his drinking. His story serves as a poignant reminder of the struggles many face with addiction, even those who seem to have it all. The legacy of William Holden is a complex one, marked by both his cinematic achievements and the personal challenges he could not overcome. Struggling with alcoholism, Spencer Tracy's life was a complex tapestry of talent and turmoil. As a legendary actor, he captivated audiences with his powerful performances. Yet behind the scenes, he battled deep-seated issues. His relationship with alcohol was fraught with guilt and shame, often leading to self-destructive behavior that affected both his personal and professional life. Tracy's drinking was not just a casual habit. It became a coping mechanism for the pressures of fame and the emotional turmoil he faced. Despite his struggles, he managed to deliver some of the most memorable performances in Hollywood history, showcasing his incredible range and depth as an actor. However, his alcoholism often led to erratic behavior, missed performances, and strained relationships with co-stars and directors. The toll of his addiction was evident, as he oscillated between periods of sobriety and binge drinking, leaving a mark on his legacy. Tracy's life serves as a poignant reminder of the hidden battles many face, even those who seem to have it all. His story is one of immense talent overshadowed by personal demons, illustrating the complex nature of addiction and its impact on a brilliant career. Alan Ladd was a prominent figure in Hollywood, known for his roles in classic films like Shane and This Gun for Hire. Despite his success, he faced significant personal challenges, particularly with his health, and struggles with alcoholism. Ladd's battle with alcohol began to take a toll on his life and career. As he became more reliant on drinking, it affected his relationships and work. His health deteriorated over the years, leading to a decline in his physical condition. Friends and colleagues noticed the changes in him, as he often appeared tired and withdrawn. The pressures of fame and the demands of the film industry likely contributed to his reliance on alcohol as a coping mechanism. Tragically, this struggle culminated in his untimely death in 1964, at the age of 50. Ladd's story serves as a reminder of the darker side of Hollywood, where even the most successful actors can face devastating personal battles. Broderick Crawford, a prominent figure in Hollywood, is often remembered for his portrayal of tough characters, embodying the archetype of the Hollywood bad boy. His on-screen persona was not just a character, it reflected his real-life struggles with alcohol. Crawford faced numerous legal issues that stemmed from his drinking, which often put him in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. His battles with alcohol led to strained relationships with friends and family, mirroring the turmoil his characters often experienced. Despite his talent and success, including an Academy Award for his role in All the King's Men, Crawford's personal life was marred by the consequences of his addiction. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the darker side of fame, where the pressures of Hollywood can lead to destructive behaviors. The legacy he left behind is a complex mix of brilliant performances and the personal demons he could not escape. Judy Garland, a beloved actress and singer, is often remembered for her incredible talent and the iconic role of Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. However, her life was marked by significant struggles, particularly with alcoholism. This battle with alcohol was not just a personal issue, but a coping mechanism for the immense pressures she faced in Hollywood. From a young age, Garland was thrust into the spotlight, and the demands of fame took a toll on her mental health. As she navigated the ups and downs of her career, she turned to alcohol to manage her anxiety and emotional pain. Despite her struggles, Garland showed remarkable resilience. She sought help through various recovery programs, demonstrating her desire to overcome her addiction. Her journey through recovery was challenging, filled with setbacks and triumphs. Garland's story is a poignant reminder of the darker side of fame and the impact of addiction. Her legacy continues to resonate, not only for her contributions to film and music, but also for her courage in facing her demons. The complexities of her life reflect the struggles many face, making her a significant figure in Hollywood history. Bela Lugosi, a name synonymous with horror, is best remembered for his portrayal of Count Dracula in the 1931 film. His deep voice and striking presence made him a star, but behind the scenes, he faced a personal battle with alcoholism and addiction. This struggle became evident in various disturbing incidents throughout his life. As his career progressed, Lugosi's reliance on alcohol grew, leading to erratic behavior and difficulties in maintaining his professional relationships. His addiction not only affected his work, but also his personal life, causing rifts with friends and family. There were moments when he would show up to set intoxicated, which led to missed opportunities and a decline in his once prominent career. Despite his talent, the grip of addiction overshadowed his achievements, leading to a tragic decline. Lugosi's story serves as a haunting reminder of how addiction can consume even the most talented individuals, leaving behind a legacy marked by both brilliance and